Hello there, Jane. All our weather over the week ahead is going to be coming in from the Atlantic. Let me take you to the west of the UK. This area of low pressure, that area of cloud is actually an ex-tropical storm. It brought a lot of rain in Florida over the weekend. It's not going to bring us much rain. It's going to get steered to the northwest of the UK. Around that area of low pressure and that weather front, we have had some rain, and it's staggering slowly northwards across central and northern parts of Scotland. So here it's quite a bit cooler than it was yesterday. Following on from that, it's sunshine and some showers. But here in Yorkshire, we've got some very high pollen levels today. And across southern Scotland, those showers could be heavy and thundery. Likewise in the far northeast of England. Now, I mentioned some very high pollen levels in Yorkshire today, but we'll see very high levels more widely across England tomorrow. It's the peak of the grass pollen season.
Good afternoon. It was a largely cloudy start this morning and quite damp as well. This was from Weatherwatcher fair to middling down in Victoria first thing this morning, but the cloud has been breaking. This is in Wimbledon from Weatherwatcher Jane. We've had some sunny spells, and those sunny spells continue this afternoon. Mixed in though some showers, and they could be quite sharp if you get one. You might hear a rumble of thunder. Quite breezy too, a southwesterly wind driving those showers, and temperatures at 22 Celsius.
Hello there, a very good evening to you. Well, still some pretty hefty downpours around this afternoon, but from here on in, they'll ease away. And we've also had, of course, plenty of warm sunshine. So things staying generally dry through the day tomorrow. Some brightness, but a little extra cloud at times. So it's really this weekend when that sunshine takes over yet again. And stand by, hay fever sufferers, our first very high pollen levels over the next few days. This is, of course, as the grass pollen season really gets into gear. They'll stay that way right the way through into the weekend. Bye-bye.
What sort of weather might they have when they tee off tomorrow?
Not bad, actually. Dry and sunny. What you really don't need for golf, George, is thunder and lightning, do you? And we have seen some of that today. In fact, I think if you probably took a bit of a straw poll with the weather, it would be a split decision today, because if you've had scenes like this, absolutely glorious with light winds and some sunshine coming through, it's felt quite warm. But once those showers arrived, they really did mean business. Take a look at this photograph in West Sussex. Torrential downpours. We've seen some hail as well as some thunder and lightning.
Gates talking to Lionheart there, and you can hear more from Lionheart every Friday evening between 10 and 1 on BBC Radio London.
Well, from a sunny looking Kensington Gardens, let's get a check on the next few days with Louise. Not everywhere. Having the
Not everywhere. I like that Alice had got her raincoat on. She looked like she'd been listening to the forecast. It has been pretty nice actually in central London, but if you've caught the showers, boy, did you know about it. As you can see, this was West Sussex. Heavy rain, some hail, even some thunder mixed in there as well.
Now, as we head properly into summer, plenty of people are going to be spending more time in the garden. And there are many who'll tell you it just doesn't benefit wildlife, but also our own well-being, as Alex has been finding out in Bristol. Haven't you, Alex?
Yeah, good evening, Mary. Actually, 1 in 4 of us here in the UK will be affected by mental ill health each year. And this week is National Growing for Wellbeing Week, and it's really aimed at highlighting the benefits that we get from coming out into the garden, or a garden a bit like this one. This is actually Grow Wilder in Bristol, and it relies heavily on the help of volunteers. So it's a bit of a two-way process. The garden is flourishing with crops and plenty of wildflower, and the people that volunteer are getting their health and physical well-being benefits of coming out into the great outdoors and kind of stepping away from technology. And a little earlier today, I caught up with Sean Waycott from Grow Wilder, who spoke about what it meant for him.
To me, it's a bit of an antidote to computers and all the electronic worlds, that you're doing something. They're very simple. Plants are very simple. Growing is very simple. There's not loads of thought required. It's just that simplicity. And you come to the site engaging with nature, engaging with other people.
Well, I couldn't agree more. I'd certainly benefited from coming out into the garden, particularly through lockdown, and I know many of us took up gardening as well. It can be quite challenging out and about gardening, particularly today. It's been quite a breezy day here, and as we've been talking about over the last couple of days on the programme, the wind is going to be a feature as we head into the latter part of this week. Well, as we head into tomorrow, it will start to calm down. I know up across the north we've actually had some thunderstorms developing. That will ease, and the warning that is in place at the moment expires at 8 o'clock, so just in over half an hour's time. Well, Mary, I'm one of the lucky ones. I don't suffer from hay fever. Otherwise, it could be a bit of a nightmare being here. But I just wanted to warn you that hay fever sufferers, beware. It's going to be very high with grass pollen towards the end of this week.
Oh, indeed. Thanks for nothing, Alex.